Have you ever felt like a collection of broken pieces, wondering if you'd ever be whole again? I know that feeling. It's a quiet ache, a whisper of self-doubt that follows you into every room, making you believe you are somehow less than everyone else. It tells you that your scars, your mistakes, and your heartbreaks have made you worthless. But what if that whisper is wrong? What if the parts of you that feel the most broken are actually the sources of your greatest beauty? This is a story about that very discovery. A story about a little boy who felt just as lost as you might feel right now. He was a boy who carried the weight of the world on his small shoulders. Words had wounded him. Loneliness had become his closest friend. And he had started to believe he was simply not enough. He walked with his head down, his eyes fixed on the ground, as if he were trying to disappear. One afternoon, while wandering aimlessly down a dusty roadside, his eyes caught a glint of light. There, half buried in the dirt, was a small, round mirror. It was far from perfect. A network of fine cracks spread across its surface like a spider's web, fracturing the reflection into 100 tiny pieces. The boy picked it up, turning it over in his hands. In its shattered face, he saw his own fractured spirit looking back at him. He didn't see a useless, discarded object. He saw a kindred soul. So he slipped the broken mirror into his pocket, a secret he decided to keep just for himself. A few days later, as the boy sat alone on a park bench, tracing the lines on his little mirror, an old man with kind eyes and hands dusted with sawdust sat down beside him. The man was a craftsman, someone who spent his days mending what was broken and creating beauty from the forgotten. He noticed the cracked mirror in the boy's hands, but he didn't see it as trash. He saw potential. With a gentle smile, he leaned in and spoke, his voice as soft as worn leather. "That's a special kind of mirror you have there," he said. The boy, surprised, just nodded. The old craftsman continued, telling him a story not of perfect, polished glass, but of the unique magic held within the broken ones. He explained that a perfect mirror can only show you what is already there, a simple, flat reflection. But a cracked mirror, he whispered, does something far more wonderful. It doesn't just reflect the light, it scatters it. It takes a single beam of sun and shatters it into a dozen dancing stars, painting the world with patterns no perfect mirror could ever dream of creating. To show the boy what he meant, the craftsman gently took the mirror and held it up to the afternoon sun. He angled it just so, and suddenly, the wall of a nearby building was covered in a breathtaking cascade of light. Tiny, brilliant rainbows shimmered and danced, forming a mosaic of color that was more beautiful than any single, unbroken reflection. The boy stared, his eyes wide with wonder. He saw how the light traveled along each crack, each fracture line becoming a pathway for something new and spectacular to emerge. In that moment, the craftsman's words settled deep within his heart. The boy looked down at the cracked mirror, then thought of his own sadness, his own feelings of being broken. He realized that his pain, his insecurities, and all the things he thought were his flaws were not signs of worthlessness. They were like the cracks in the mirror, the very lines that gave him the ability to create his own unique light, to feel empathy, to understand kindness, and to see the world with a depth that unbroken souls might never know. He understood that nobody in this world is perfect. Our cracks don't make us less. They make us one of a kind. So, to you, the one who is reading this, the one who has ever felt broken, discarded, or not enough, I want you to know that your cracks are not your shame. They are the intricate patterns that tell your story. They are the pathways through which your light shines in a way that is entirely, beautifully, and irreplaceably your own. Don't hide your broken pieces. Hold them up to the sun, and watch what magnificent light you cast upon the world. You are not worthless because you are broken. You are beautiful because of it.